towards country. Towards country.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's how you gotta be though.
I stand on the statement that Detroit produces the most technical rappers or the best rappers. You may not like the content, but technically, when you break down the words, we produce the best rappers. Whether you're Guilty Simpson or whether you're Icewear Vezo, like whether you're Street Lord Juan or fucking Jay Dilla, like it's always gonna be the best rapper.
Yeah. They won't let me in this club because my boots and my braids. The torch with 50 niggas, this shit look like a raid. Camouflage throughout my entourage, these niggas is made. Me mugging like a motherfucking black as a spade. Electricity and so simply, your ass get tased. I'm over the head with the lines, got niggas scared of the fade. Slide till it's dead. Bodies, I moonwalk to your grave. I'm setting fire to the streets, my nigga, nothing gets saved. It's the lifestyles of a real nigga. Keep a tool, double Glock drills, I'm a real nigga. Say that she like me and wanna share me, I'm a real nigga. Keep it cool, don't wanna feel the heat, now that's real nigga. Be cautious when you approach me, this spot was ghostly. Won't even see it coming, but you probably feel it mostly. My brother keep a hammer with the thunder, so I'm low-key. My niggas will avenge, we all stars like Shinobi, that's light. Priest and prophet, I'm an Israelite, born to fight. Ali with the hands, but Mike Tyson with the overbite. Torch in the discussion for the GOAT, what an oversight. Y'all can pick the Superman, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Y'all can pick the Superman, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Torch ain't in discussion for the GOAT, what an oversight. Like a fire that they can't put out. Everything's still burning, I'ma walk in the house. In the midst of all the flames, put my feet on the couch. And tell you how I feel about the smoke in the house. Ooh, discrepancies, this right here is for my enemies. Picture me, Ray Charles glasses, y'all ain't seeing me. What y'all feel is I instantly damage like 70 propensity. Drop a verse off full of napalm, set fire to the track to disarm and cause great harm. My lyrics bring the sun out you niggas. I'm calling you dawn. Get murdered on the track, play it back before you respawn. Clutching these automatics emphatically through the tragedy. Tragically, it decided me. Niggas will seek to battle me. All of you niggas choosing and losing, causing confusion. I want you to keep it moving, but you find it amusing until you meet to steal wounds that never heal. Sitting here to tear fire, cause pussy is what I kill. Eliminating the competition, nigga. I'm so vicious. Niggas don't cross the line, but it ain't cause they superstitious. Yeah, nigga, I'll just be the kryptonite. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Y'all can pick the Superman, I'll just be the kryptonite. Nigga, yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Torch ain't the discussion for the GOAT, what an oversight. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite, nigga. Yeah, I'll just be the kryptonite. Y'all can pick the Superman, I'll just be the kryptonite.
Break down the words, we produce the best rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll be the crew tonight. Yeah, that don't go up, man. Here we
Yeah,
are.
they can't hear me. They can't hear me. Prophesying to the wind.
They'll soon enough here, man. If y'all don't know already, episode 34. You know what I mean? It's your boy, man. I'm also Itazab in the building. I'm with my homeboy, main man, wise man, man.
You just call yourself Itazab.
I'm Itazab today. I'm filling in today. I'm Itazab. All right. Catch me in all over the south of Mississippi. You know what I mean? So yeah, what we chat about today, man?
Man, so much going on. Well, I guess we could just go ahead and get into it, but presidential debate.
I think I got a video just with some highlights of the debate.
Presidential debate.
Yeah, I just want to see the highlights.
Yeah, man. That was a sight to see, though, man. I did see a few clips of that joint.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. And they was trying to compare it to how presidential debates were back in the days and how it is in today's present time.
Yeah.
It's like a complete 180.
Yeah, and then, you know, for me, the part that I was, because is this the official debate? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is official presidential debate. So I'm thinking to myself, like, normally in a debate, I know that they don't judge it like if you're on a debate team and you can't use any ad hominems, meaning like if we talking about water, I can't be like, your view, I don't agree with your viewpoint, and plus you ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? But they was like talking to each other like what you did was bad. You know, they was saying things, and I'm like, this ain't no regular debate. Like they shouldn't be able to cross talk to each other like that as much as they is. This is like WWE of presidential debates.
Kind of facts. It was classless. Like they talking about who could golf better and shit. But yeah, I'm sure you gonna play the video,
man. Ridiculousness. My bad. I got carried away.
Nah, it's all good.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm back in the studio, man. I'm trying to do stuff. Stay inspiration. All right, here we go.
Do you support any legal limits on how late a woman should be able to terminate a pregnancy?
I support Roe v. Wade.
He can take the life of the baby in the 9th month and even after birth.
That is simply not true. We are not for late-term abortion, period, with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look.
We had the safest border in history. Now we have the worst border in history. There's never been anything like it.
There's no data to support what he said. Once again, he's exaggerating, he's lying. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border control and more asylum officers.
Wait a minute.
What the fuck this nigga said,
bro?
I didn't say nothing.
Did we sit there and watch him stammer through? Did he just stammer through the presidential debate like that? Like, and not like a stammer, like I'm stuttering, like a stammer, like, bro, I don't even know where I'm at. That's the type of stammer that I saw.
God, he didn't even say anything. Like, I don't know. And that's the leader of the world, the free world.
Man.
Crazy.
Tripping. All right, here we go.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. If a Republican did that, they'd go to jail.
Thank you, President Trump.
The only person on this stage is a convicted felon is the man I'm looking at right now.
But he could be a convicted felon as soon as he gets out of office. He caused the inflation, and it's killing Black families and Hispanic families.
There was no inflation when I became president. You know why? The economy was flat on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy. The only one who wants the war to continue is Hamas. We are the biggest producer of support for Israel of anyone in the world.
He said the only one who wants to keep going is Hamas. Actually, Israel is the one, and you should let him go and let him finish the job.
The only existential threat to humanity is climate change, and he didn't do a damn thing about it. He wants to undo all that I've done.
The Paris Accord was going to cost us $1 trillion. It was a ripoff of the United States. He never fired people. I've never seen him fire anybody. I did fire a lot. I fired Comey because he was no good. I fired a lot of the top people at the FBI, drained the swamp. They were no good. This guy hasn't fired anybody. He's the worst president in the history of our country. He's destroyed our country.
Presidential historians, they've had meetings and they voted who's the worst president in American history. One through best to worst. They said he was the worst in all of American history.
He will drive us into World War III, and we're closer to World War III than anybody can imagine. President Xi of China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these, Putin, they don't respect him, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
You want to have a war, just let Putin go ahead and take Kyiv, make sure they move on, see what happens in Poland, Hungary, and other places along that border. Then you have a war.
The only reason I'm here is he's so bad as a president that I'm going to make America great again.
We're the envy of the world.
Oh.
Name me a single major country president who would replace the United States of America.
This guy
Yeah,
is funny.
That's why I call it rap.
Bruh.
He said it's called rap beef.
Yikes. Right. Man.
Bars, nigga. That nigga was dropping bars on his
Big bars.
That nigga said he is the worst president in the history of the United States. So that
Hey,
is
look.
something to say about somebody. Bro.
Hey, that nigga said he ain't fired nobody.
he was shocked by that shit.
Oh,
That nigga was perplexed. Like, hold on.
I was firing people. He ain't
everybody.
fired nobody.
I was firing everybody, nigga. He got fired. He ain't fired nobody. What the fuck going on?
Bro, listen, Isarians don't feel like you're doing nothing until you gotta fire somebody.
Oh
man.
my
You ain't doing
god.
nothing.
Hey, that's heavy. That's heavy as hell. That's
They
why
don't
they
feel
fire
like
niggas like. So that's why they fire niggas
Yeah.
like they do. Huh?
Yeah. And let me tell you the setup. This is the setup they give you. They give you enough. I don't even want to say it, but it's true though. The Isarians give you enough slack to hang yourself. Really, they let you get all comfortable. You doing shit, and then they come back and be like, "That ain't protocol. You can't do that." Then they switch it on you, knowing that you've been doing this for years, and then they fire your ass on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, diabolical, outlandish.
Outlandish.
This dude was the
Oh,
mumble.
man. Churlish.
Dude was the mumble rapper.
Yeah,
That was
man,
nice.
stammering and stuttering, bro. Hell no.
You saying Biden is a mumble rapper?
No, we
Yeah,
not.
basically.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. You can't understand what word he said.
Hey,
That nigga got
also,
lost 3 times.
Hey, that nigga said, I heard he was trying to explain stuff. He was like, not that. Listen, what I'm saying. he had to switch lanes and shit.
You know a nigga about to lie to you when he be like, forget what I just said. Forget
Yeah. forget that shit. What was I saying?
Nigga was lying.
I was throwing shot. I sent you a code. Could you text me over sure?
I got you.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy. I've never, and this was a reveal for me because I've never seen I didn't see the debate.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know why.
That was the highlights.
Yeah.
That was
You know
the
why?
highlights.
You know why I didn't even.
Which are really low lights.
For real. You know why I ain't see the debate?
Why?
Because I don't care.
Yeah, me either.
Can I ask y'all a question though?
What's
I definitely ain't sit through that 2-hour madness.
Hell no. I can ask y'all a question.
Come.
All right, I was watching the BET Awards, right? I watched a little clip of it, right? And the host was talking about, she was getting a rant about voting and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not even on screen. Let me just send this code real quick. And she was just talking about, about voting and who to vote for. She brought up something called Project 2025. Have you ever heard of that shit? Like, what is that?
I heard it said. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Do it got anything to do with mass caskets?
Shit.
Only reason I'm asking that is because, like, whatever this Project 25 is.
That shit sound like a video game. That shit don't even
I was just about to say that. We had the same shit. I was about to say, like, bro, come on now. Like, it's clear that a nerd made that up. Project 25, man. Come on, man. What is this? That's not. Yeah, I don't know, man. She sounded like somebody, or I don't know how they displayed it, but if she brought it up, it's probably some YouTube rabbit hole she didn't went down.
Like some conspiracy type shit, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all went through that YouTube rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you just YouTube video after YouTube video and you
You
discover.
want to break it down?
You did.
You don't got to be on camera, but you want to come and like tell them. So like, the sister Makasha Baya, she kind of understands it a little bit. She don't want to get on camera though. But I'm gonna have her break it down a little bit.
So like, yeah, it's something dealing with the presidential debate. I think it's either Trump or Biden. They're trying to implement this in place for the next president who wins the election. And basically, it's just a lot of laws that's going to be changed, like regarding same-sex marriages and the way you spend money on the school system. So it's a lot of stuff it's like the new, you know how when they become president, they go in and change a lot of stuff. So that's what the Project 25 is. It's got something to do with the presidential debate and the next candidate that's going to be president. So that's why she's saying vote for the right president, because whoever is over it, I don't know if it's Trump or Biden, they're trying to implement it, and it's going to change a lot of laws and stuff and statutes.
So like it says, if I
water,
could, can you hear
Come
me?
out of one gun.
Yo, quick question. So you said, I know you know some of it, but so basically the Project 25 is supposed to be changing like you said like the school system, and what else did you say? Like the way we spend money.
Yeah, same-sex marriages and abortion rights. It's just a whole, I think it's like 100 and something page document that they trying to get implemented. So that's why it's called Project 2025. Because I think Trump is pushing it, but I really don't know, because I don't get into all of that political stuff either. But you hear it on social media, so everybody's talking about it like on TikTok and social media platforms where you can't not know, But if you, like I told Atazov, just Google it and it'll give you like how many pages it is and what some of those key topics is that they're trying to change.
Yeah. And the reason I asked that is because I always wonder, like, it always be these secret documents that get out.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
And then my skepticism be that why is it that it's always a secret document that get out that we know that they're trying to implement? The reason I say that is because about 15 years ago, there was this thing where they was showing this video on YouTube, right? And this not directed towards you, sis. I'm just talking. But they showed this video of all these mass graves. Not mass graves, but mass caskets. They was like the caskets that you use to like burn people, like cremate people in. They showed in Atlanta, I think it was like cornfields of like caskets, and they was like, oh man, World War III is about to happen, and it's look at all these caskets. They preparing for something. It's project this and project that, and then nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? I remember that vaguely. I mean, I remember that like vividly, not vaguely, but vividly. So it just be crazy to me, like when I hear stuff like this project, like who released a 100-page document.
Look, we gotta
civilians got it. You know what I'm saying?
No. Come through, sir. And you're right, but they say they always do this stuff as a scare tactic to scare the masses so we can spend more money, or they can spend more money, because most of everybody in the U.S. ISUPK, we're not studying it. So when they do that, it's to frighten us and make us go out and vote for this dummy or that dummy, because we think that we're making a great decision on who we vote for. That's all.
Says no. I was getting right to that. That's the part that I was getting to say, like, that's the reason why they do it. That's the real reason. But it don't really be like nothing really gets implemented at the end of the day. Like it don't, whatever they say the project is, I guarantee you it don't happen. But if people vote for the right person that they was trying to use the scare tactic with, then it just, things go back to normal.
Yep.
The water says.
It's like a tool that they use just to get people, riled up or whatnot.
Yeah, like when they tell us the hurricane coming, you know what I'm saying? The hurricane down here, and then niggas start jacking up the prices on water. Water become $25.
and then no hurricane happens.
Then no hurricane. Now niggas got to drink all that water up.
Yeah, Project 2025.
Oh man, talk about a return on your investment.
Yeah, niggas need water.
Yeah, I mean, I did need to start drinking more water.
Right. Nigga got 100 cases of unmarked food and water.
Oh, man. You remember when they was doing everything they could to get gasoline, when it was like at all time. They was trying to get all the gasoline, and it was putting it in fucking garbage bags and all type of shit.
Gasoline in the garbage bag.
Yeah, I remember that.
Trying to put gasoline in a garbage bag.
I remember. I remember. See that? Stupid. Look at us now.
I think that's when COVID was like peaked.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yo, let me ask y'all something. What was gas prices when y'all started driving? Because obviously there's an age disparity. You know what I'm saying? What was the gas prices when y'all started driving? Do y'all remember?
Gas prices when we started driving. What define started driving? Like legally or?
Man, when you got in the car, when you had to go to the gas station and put gas in it, and it was coming out of your pocket.
So when I started putting gas in a car that belonged to me that I had to pay for, $2.50.
Yeah, I'll say like $2.
$2.
Yeah,
that's crazy because $2 was ridiculous. $2 was ridiculous because listen, when I started driving, it was upwards of $1.18, I think, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I used to go to the gas, it was like 89 cents a gallon, bro.
Damn.
Meaning.
When was you born, nigga? What the fuck?
You could take $20 and fill your gas tank up.
This nigga is the ancient of days. And
nigga.
he like he not a day over 40. This nigga, was you born in the 60s?
No, nigga, the 80s. No, I ain't started driving to the 2000s, so that ain't too far. I'm talking about when you started driving, not when I was born. I don't give a damn what the gas price was when I was born because I wasn't driving.
That 89 cents is crazy though. That is
89 cents, bro.
Nigga, that sound like Fred Flintstone paid 89 cents.
And when I started driving, it went up. It went like 175. Now, 89 cents wasn't when I was driving. It was like a little bit before. Then I seen that shit. When it got to $2, niggas was like, oh, we're going to start taking bikes to work. Niggas is still driving.
Listen,
that shit
one of them motherfuckers can make that shit happen, man. I might consider it. You might consider me for a vote. I can make 89 cents, man. I got you.
I think Trump would do something like that. He would do it just in spite of Joe Biden, I think. But
I'll take advantage of that shit. 89 cents, nigga. Nigga, once upon a time, you could take $5 and you was good, nigga, for about 3-4 days. Nigga, $5 don't get you nowhere but to the next gas station.
Real talk.
Real time.
You know, they talking about like in Houston, they saying the cost of living, you need to be making like $18.50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how much the cost of living is. They got you know your rent is super high, gas is super high, everything's super high. They say you're supposed to be making at least $18.50 an hour minimum wage.
I don't know if y'all heard about this too as well. Not to cut you off, but that made me think of something like this. There was a lawsuit or an investigation that the FBI is doing against landlords. I don't know if y'all heard about that. I ain't got too much information on it. If anybody in the chat heard about it. Yeah, they
I heard that.
The rent and shit like that. And now the FBI is going like state to state to investigate this whole matter.
Niggas start in Florida.
For real, now Florida is crazy, bro.
Because we rank as the highest place, the most expensive place to live right now. I think on the list we number one.
Yes. That's number one.
That shit crazy,
Florida?
bro. Florida, nigga. Florida.
God damn.
They say it's because it's like well, I don't know about the rest of Florida, but I know Palm Beach is like retirement county. So a lot of white people move down to Florida for retirement, but that ain't the fucking reason, because the niggas don't even be paying their damn mortgage. Niggas be filing for bankruptcy and taking out multiple mortgages and shit. Them niggas don't even be paying that shit. So that can't be the reason why I gotta pay all this high ass rent. These niggas, they just taking advantage of this.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They telling niggas you gotta make 3 times the rent, bro. Who the hell making 3 times the rent? That's tough.
If that's the case. Nah, go ahead. No, my bad. I was gonna say I might as well get a crib if that's the case. Like I might buy a home instead of rent.
Even still, like what they want for that, like I mean, yeah, you could probably get it, but shit, you gotta pay the rent. But then for most of us, even when you paying the rent, like now you gotta make 3 times the rent. You paying it, right? But then also too, you need to fix your credit to buy a home. But you still got utilities, you still got to eat, you still got responsibilities. Don't have no damn kids.
Don't do it,
bro. Niggas is juggling. Niggas is juggling, bro. Like niggas is really juggling out here. Like you got to, because ain't no way. And then what's the jobs out here? Like what's the like, I know up in Detroit, the big three, that was, Chrysler, Ford, all those in the automotive industry. That changed from the automotive industry to cell phones, right? In Detroit, it went from the big three in the auto industry to the cell phone companies, Verizon, AT&T. That's where the jobs were. Then it went from that to the casinos. So, big three is not, I mean, people still work there and make a good living, but it's not like it used to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because of the competition. But bro, I don't know who, especially living down here, if you want to get somewhere where you don't get shot every time you go to the store, bro. I don't know.
Niggas gonna have to start scamming or some shit, bro.
Niggas gonna have to.
My bad. I'm playing.
Niggas saying credit card numbers. Nah, I'm just messing around.
That's what the Hamites be doing, boy.
Chase.
Man, for real.
Who got Chase?
Florida is the scam capital, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, nah,
I haven't had my bank account broken into until I moved down here. I had 34 good years of bank accounts straight. Moved down here, got my ass, bro.
Hey man, you know what? It's so bad. Niggas will pose as like tax, the people that do the taxes or whatever, to get to your tax return. They'll pose like niggas that do taxes just to get your information and file taxes in your name to keep for themselves.
Niggas be doing that?
Hell yeah. And they'll add
bro. It's a dirty game.
They'll add dependents to that shit and get even more money. And they're doing that with a wide scale of people. And now think about how much money that is.
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Everything is a scam, bro. You just gotta learn to do everything yourself, because it's a scam. It's a scam.
Facts. You gotta do it yourself. I know them Zoes be running it up.
Scam like
scam for sure.
Scam for sure.
Scam assured.
Definitely scam.
Scam definitely.
Listen, one of them niggas is fucking up. Either it's Trump or Biden. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They both too old, bro. They too old.
Yeah.
And the mantra for the United States is just any old white man will do. Any old Asarian will do.
Yeah.
But
At this point,
realistically, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they looking at it. But it don't even matter, man. It just seemed like whatever politics is happening above black people, when does it really affect us? Because just like when in 2008, 2009, when the economy crash happened with the housing market and everybody was buying houses for $2 and scamming and doing all that type of shit, like guess what? We was still, it didn't affect us really. Like when niggas was talking about it was a recession, niggas didn't understand what a recession was. Nigga, we always been in recession. We've been in recession years before y'all niggas. We couldn't tell. Nothing changed for me is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But if you happen to be a business owner, I guess it did. But how many black business owners was in the hood, you know what I'm saying, surviving off of black money that saw that type of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but
that makes me think about what Trump said. Did y'all hear what he said in the debate about black jobs? What is black jobs? What is that? What is by definition a black job?
Man. Yeah, what? That's a good fucking question. What the hell is that?
What is it? I mean, if y'all could help me out with somebody,
I guess I would be you know what I'm saying, like it's kind of facetious, but it would be definitely what's that word that they say about stereotypical, but you know what I'm saying, like janitor, bus driver, burger flipper,
Burger
Damn.
flipper.
Yeah, nigga, you smell like French fries.
Burgers.
Calvin got a job.
Calvin got a job. Hell nah, damn.
What was he working at McDonald's or something like that?
Yeah, like what?
In real life, it was McDonald's, but yeah, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Calvin was a real person. That was a real commercial.
This commercial is dramatized. It's a dramatization of real life. Nigga.
Yeah, it was like that.
Nigga said, "Nigga doing good. Let's rob this nigga."
Hey, yo. That's how I go, though. That's how I go.
Man, look at Calvin. He got a job.
So I mean,
yourself get robbed.
Get robbed, man. So as far as like black jobs, like I mean, are they really trying to take those specific jobs? Are those the only jobs we can qualify for? Like, you know what I mean? What's
I mean,
in
when
it
you
for us? Go ahead, my bad.
No,
you
go
got
ahead.
You got to
I was gonna say, when you look at the social construct, right, of how things are laid out. So you got blue collar, you got white collar. I don't know of anything in between. The only thing you got in between now is what has been introduced since COVID, which is blue collar, white collar. I don't know the definition, but basically it's what people do online to make money. I don't know what collar that's called. No collar, nigga, because you at the crib making money. So blue collar, white collar, no collar, nigga. You at the crib. You ain't got no collar on, nigga. T-shirt, nigga. That's what you but you know, black people, I guess what they considering is those blue collar jobs. So we the ones at the cashier desk. You know what I'm saying? We the ones, you know what I'm saying? They finding ways for to me, with him saying that, is they trying to find ways to replace those jobs that we normally use to provide for our families. No matter how minuscule they may seem, they still provide, they still help out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have somebody that may be working at, you know what I'm saying, have a good job, you know what I'm saying, but in a household, you may have somebody that has a good job that's bringing in, you know, 70, 80. But nowadays, you still need that McDonald's worker that's probably bringing in 18, you know what I'm saying, to just get y'all over the hump. You know what I'm saying? So if they taking those away, you know what I'm saying, like you not only are you gonna take out the people at the bottom, but anybody that's close to it going too. So
So Lockett, if I may, I respect the question you asked, but I think the bigger point, or the bigger question asked, is why aren't we the ones providing the jobs? Why is the solution that every president comes with is more jobs for black people? What about more businesses for black people? Why aren't our businesses booming? You know what I'm saying? Instead of McDonald's, instead of Walmart and Walgreens, instead of, you know, all these white companies, why are we fighting? Why are we looking for a president that's going to put us in the white establishments instead of, and not that we need it from them, but instead of saying, well, listen, if you vote for me, if you make me president, I'm gonna make sure that the black community has more businesses, damn jobs. I'm gonna make sure that black communities have more businesses that they own to create generational wealth in their community. Because they got all the goddamn generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? They own every fucking thing. You gotta fill out the application to work for them. And if you got a felony, you don't get the job. But the president has 34. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's on point.
Right.
Yeah. If I could, I was gonna say that I believe what you asking is rhetorical. It's a rhetorical question. But if I had to add any context to it, I would say that the Isarians and every other, okay, let me put it like this, right? Commanding General Yohana been teaching us the first lesson you learn when you come into the truth is brotherhood. If I'm wrong, then tell me. But even before you become a trooper, before you pass that test, when you come in as a young man, the first thing you meet when you come in the door is brotherhood. If I'm wrong, tell me.
God.
So it's brotherhood. Now, we always talk about how the other nations, how they took from us. They stole from us. They took things from us. You know what? One thing they took from us is brotherhood. They are able to work together regardless of how much they hate us, regardless of how much they hate each other. They are able to come together. Even if it's not fully, they are able to come together enough to be the superpower in the earth. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not look at the so-called Chinese as a superpower, but they own massive amounts of real estate within the black communities. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me. So the very basic thing that we're being taught to use is the very thing that could overthrow our enemies, which is brotherhood. So when you say, why aren't the black businesses thriving? Because when we even try to come together to show brotherhood, we don't understand brotherhood. So without brotherhood, a business not even gonna work in the hood. You know why? Because the moment you get 2 or 3 niggas together to get their credit together, to go ahead and buy that building, to have the work ethic to get in there and flip those hamburgers and drop those fries, guess what? The moment you get that, it's a nigga outside that's jealous of that, that's gonna come and try to take it from you. Now you got to shut the place down. Or if you don't have to shut it down, you got to hire security, which means what? Now you got to double the prices on the damn food. So guess what happens? Once you double the prices on the damn food, the customers come in like, damn, this sandwich used to be $2. Now it's $7. I ain't coming here. I'd rather go over to McDonald's and pay for that, because they use brotherhood. If we can establish brotherhood in the families like we talked about before, in the neighborhoods, then the businesses will work. Otherwise, they ain't working. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You are cursed in the field. The more you keep running away, you cursed in the field. It's not gonna work. You gotta turn to these laws, statutes, and commandments.
And voting for a president ain't gonna change that
At all. He can't help you. His thoughts and what he said in that debate don't do a damn thing for you. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, the Most High is in control over us. So it don't matter. He control over who the president is. He control over, not like selecting it, but I'm saying, like, they can't do no more than what the Most High let them do. No, go ahead.
No, my bad. I ain't mean to. Yeah, I mean, you right. You dropped it.
No, that's what it is. He can't do more. He can't do more than that. That's how you should think. I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm ranting. But I'm gonna say this too: for black people, like, in these jobs that they trying to take away, guess what? Once you turn to them law, statutes, and commandments, right, and you start looking at your boss for who they are, you'll realize, you will say to yourself, you can't do no more to me than what the Father allows you to do. Think about it like that.
Dang. Hey, listen.
Think about that when you're on that job.
Hey, listen. Put ones in the chat if you like to hear torch blaze, man. If you like blaze, you like to hear the torch blaze. You know what I'm saying? Drop in the chat. You know what I'm saying? He think that he talk too much. What y'all think?
Man,
this man be dropping jewels. You know what I'm saying? Blazing the goddamn internet. They want to kick us off here, like, you know that, right?
Come on, sir.
Yeah, look at her. I knew she was gonna be the first one. Most time Christ, she put 4 ones. I said put 1, but it's okay because that means she fuck with you 4 times.
4-1.
I'm phoning them.
On 4.
No, but that's heavy though, because that's like the first foundation of economics is brotherhood. You know what I mean? You can't build a society without it, so that's heavy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's really, that is monumental. It's monumental. You can't get around that. You know what I'm saying? You can try to come up with all the solutions. You can say, Joe Biden can say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. But then you vote for him, and what happens? Your gas price rises. You're already in poverty. Your rent rises. Everything that you gotta pay for rises. Now you're stressed out. You about to, do something crazy to yourself. You understand? Like, if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you're sane. You're a wise person for not voting for Joe Biden or Donald Trump. to hell with. Why stress yourself out about a decision on who to vote for when neither one of them are beneficial to you?
Right.
You don't need to stress. Relieve that stress. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even bother, because neither one of them will do anything for you.
Right.
It's the same lies told every 4 years.
Exactly. Hey, look, Obama told the same lie too. He said, change. We're gonna change. What changed? Gay people got more rights to be gay. That ain't new. What the fuck? Niggas been allowed to be gay. We just didn't like it.
Right.
Now you can't not like it. That's what changed. Now it's illegal to not like gay people being gay.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what gay people do. I just don't want it in my face every damn hour of the day. So there was your change. There
Right.
you go. Now it's in your face 24 hours a day.
They force that shit on me now. Force feed it.
Yeah, they do. I be at work, bro. Email come through. You better address the email as the person as they decide who they want to be that day.
For real.
Listen, I never thought. Listen, now they put that shit on applications now, bro. Like,
yes,
yeah, they do.
They like that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They actually,
huh?
They even ask you if you like an ally to the LGBT community. They ask you that too.
I think that's what the A in LGBTQIA is. I think the A is for allies.
Oh, damn.
So it's like you can, like, I don't know if you notice, like if you look at like some of the gay pride parades, you'll have people in the parades that claim that they're straight, but they're allies. You know what I'm saying? So they're just there rocking the rainbow, but they're not gay, technically, I guess. But if I see you with a rainbow flag parade, nigga, you gay.
All I'm saying is, what you do in the bedroom, you could do all that, but just don't make it seem like you got to make me do it. You know,
because you wouldn't want me.
I got to bow down to that buzz.
Right, you wouldn't want me parading around with my wife in a sexual manner, or putting our sexual activity out on Front Street in public. You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want no heterosexual man doing that. Why do we have to tolerate that type of behavior from them?
Yeah.
Pause.
They out here wearing thongs in the parade, like thongs. Salaki, I'm sorry to put this image in y'all head, but that's what they out here wearing, the most disgusting outfits. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be as vulgar and sexual as possible. And they got kids out. You know what I'm saying? They got kids at these parades, but they're walking. I seen some dude dressed as a huge rod. You know what I'm saying? Like literally had a costume of a rod. Inside the rod. I see another nigga with a rod hat on. He got a rod sticking out.
He tried his best, bro.
I tried.
Bro, what?
I don't know. It came out wrong. Point. Like these people are just discussing. We're gonna move on. All right.
Ooh, man.
So, what's the next topic? Shit. Can I get a bomb drop?
Oh, my bad. God. Burn down Babylon.
All right, what we got next?
Yo.
What, Bronny James? Bron. Which I want
we going straight into the Bron.
I don't know.
You rolling right now. We might as well just
Well, before we
right
do that,
into it.
Before we do that, the water for tuning in, everybody. You understand? The water for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button. You understand? Donate to this cause, man. You already know the UPK out here, feeding homeless, clothing our people. You know what I'm saying? We out here we got boots on the ground every day of the week, all day. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Support this truth, man. Pay them tithes. And you know,
Hit 'em
send us some
guys.
donations for putting this work in. Where we at? What that thing? What that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Send the donations, whatever you can would be appreciated. You understand? We do this for the people. We do this for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video to all your friends. You understand? We done reached. We brand new. We still brand new, but we done finally reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. So man.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
We definitely held down. The barracks held us down.
Yeah.
We gotta take it to the next level. You know what I mean? 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Let's get it. You know what I mean?
So never will happen without y'all. Appreciate it, guys.
For sure. All right. So, Bron. Little Bron James.
LeBron James.
You call him Little Bron James. All right. So, Bron gets accepted into the Lakers. All right. Now, people are saying that it's nepotism. Am I right?
Do we got a pic of the joint? Got a picture of him holding up a jersey or something, or at the draft, I guess. But yeah,
give me a second. Oh, you got it. All right.
So what y'all think? Nepotism, black privilege.
Black privilege. That's what it is.
Or is LeBron James taking the food out of the next nigga's plate that is in the ghetto?
Now, hold up.
Nah. How do y'all feel about that statement?
That's heavy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's definitely heavy.
I don't know. I'm just bullshit. What y'all think?
No, it's heavy, but at the same time, it's like, why would you not feed your family? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you take advantage? Like white people do it. You know what I'm saying? The white man does it every day. When you're gonna work a job, you got all the experience. You know, went to school for 8 years, whatever, and you got all the qualifications to be the highest paid employee at the job. And one day you're going to train your boss's son who has no experience, no education. You're going to train him for the job you've been fighting for the position that you've been fighting for. Nepotism? Hell yeah. White supremacy? White privilege? Hell yeah. What LeBron James did is black supremacy, black privilege. So hell, why not?
So like yes, sir, but is
Come on,
LeBron over the draft?
He not over the draft, but he got some pull. You know what I'm saying, on the Lakers team, because of course he's like the best athlete in the world.
That boy got some power.
He got some power.
For sure.
Hold on 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now.
I can't find no good pictures of this.
I know, right? That's what I'm looking for, but this is good enough.
Oh, you got it?
I got something.
Oh, yeah.
That's good enough.
It's like they're scrubbing the internet of that shit.
Yeah, I don't want you to see this. I don't want nothing to do with it. Hold on 1 second. Maybe this one's better.
I mean, that's a good pick.
You know what I mean? Hey, but before I lose it, up and out, man. You know what time it is.
Up and out ain't fucking with it,
Up and out, man. You see the cash out. I'm still waiting on that bread.
That nigga be up and out of here.
Yeah. Send me that bread up and out. You come in here every day flexing like he was like, oh yeah, come up and out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of here. Oh yeah. Nigga, you just pissed me off. Shut up. All right. LeBron James, black supremacy, black privilege, and all that. Nepotism. We can say nepotism.
Can we get the definition?
Yeah,
all right, both sides correct. Yeah.
We're thinking alike.
Both sides correct.
You know what I mean? Nepotism. According to where I want to go, Merriam-Webster. Let's get Merriam-Webster.
Niggas learn a new word every 3 months, bro.
Yeah.
So I swear it's like, I don't know. Go ahead, I'm bad.
No, this is not a good definition. Or I mean, there's no such thing as a good definition.
I got
right?
you.
You got it? Can you share
Yeah,
it?
here we go. Nepotism. Oh, I was just gonna read it, but if y'all want me to share it,
Yeah, I don't
Nah, you
want
can-
to making shit up.
I just Googled this shit.
Y'all call. It's y'all call. I don't care.
I'll bring it up on the screen.
Who
just
cares
'cause.
about words anyway?
Yeah, and like niggas be.
Yeah.
All right, so it says the practice among those with power or influence of favoring relatives, friends, or associates, especially by giving them jobs.
Especially by giving them.
Especially.
Especially.
Listen
What I
now.
want to.
Oh, my bad.
No, you got it.
Oh man. My question is, right? If a man works hard to get in the position that he's in, to where he has power to have a little nepotism, is he wrong for using it?
I mean, which one is it? Yeah, I mean,
you can come. Oh, Salaki, this is one to give her take on it.
Okay, Salaki, Shalom.
Makashabaya.
Shalom. Yahweh Shema, without Hashem, Al Shah. So I was a plant manager for the United States Postal Service, and in that position, I was over a facility over the day shift and the night shift, and my job was nepotism. By me being in the ISUPK, I knew that me being in that position, I could hire my brothers and sisters to come in and get a job, making $22 an hour, and that's exactly what I did. So I believe it's not nepotism, it's looking out for your people. And when I get when I open a nail salon, I'm gonna be looking out for my people. I'm be hiring Judah, Issacharites, Native American Indians, and they're gonna have a home, and we're gonna take over Moab nail salons, and we're gonna be the black-owned nail salon in Mississippi. But when I was the post office plant manager, that's exactly what I did. I hired my kids, I hired my friends, I hired anybody that was not able to get a job in America. That was my job. So it is what it is. I believe if everybody understood what we believed in the ISUPK, a lot more brotherhood and sisterhood, we wouldn't be hungry. We wouldn't have to go work at McDonald's. We'd be able to make a decent amount of money if we had people in our leadership bring our brothers and that's exactly what I did.
Also, I'm crazy. Go ahead. That's
Yeah. So.
Well, what they did.
Look. This one right here. I need. They don't hire no damn black people.
Right.
They don't even listen, man. They don't even live in your neighborhood. They don't want nothing to do with you. They go home to their own people. They work with their own people. They go to school with their own people. That's nepotism. That's looking out for your own people. I can't blame them. I don't want to work in no funky ass Chinese restaurant anyway. But damn, you know what I'm saying? They got a right to do that.
Yeah. And the nepotism part, we talk about it when we go out on the street. Think about it. When we when we tell the Isarian that his forefathers had us in chains and in slavery, first thing he says is that it wasn't me, I didn't do it personally. And then we always go to, but you benefited from it because they was in the position they was in. They gave it to you. These are your relatives. These are your people. So that's why it's still in your line. That's why you own the massive companies. That's why you own the bigger companies, because nepotism was in place. Notice the definition says the practice of. It doesn't say if it's negative or positive. It just says the practice of. So they've been practicing nepotism this entire time. It's just that, black people, we just know what to call it. But really, like the sister said, that's like looking out for your people. That's how we put it. That's spiritual talk. We look out for our people. But if you are Isarian, nepotism.
Yeah.
God.
It's
basically an inheritance, really. You know what I mean? Like,
they should never gave you niggas.
I ain't mad at Brian. I ain't mad at Brian for doing that. You know what I'm saying? He got a leg up to get his son on the Lakers. Cool. Now, is he ready?
Damn.
Different discussion. I don't think
that's
he's ready.
Different discussion.
Ready.
Look at y'all see what's happening now. This is two totally different scenarios, but it's kind of the same with the Caitlin Clark girl. You know what I'm saying? They thought that she was the great white hope that was gonna save WNBA. and then she got trashed, straight mollywopped on the court. You understand?
Yeah,
You know?
and I understand. Like even in that situation, I get it because nobody really comes. It's very rare for people to come into the NBA and have a direct impact. Like those are generational talents.
Right.
I don't know if they looked at her as a generational talent, but even still, look at a Steph Curry. Steph Curry came into the league. Nobody really, I mean, you knew seeing him when he was in college, like, okay, this kid is something special, but you don't know how it's going to translate to the NBA. He became a generational player over time. And I'm not saying that Bronny won't, but I'm just saying right now, from what I've seen, like, it don't look like it. I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have to come out there and really just be dogging everybody. But right now, he just looked like, I feel like I could go to any rec center and just run into Bronny James. Like that's I feel like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, but at this
man, like,
so you got it.
I ain't mad that he got a job on the Lakers, but I don't think he's ready.
God, his other son, I forgot his other son name.
Bryce.
He be hooping though. Bryce. Yeah, Bryce be hooping, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe he probably got a better, better
Bryce
shot.
probably got a better opportunity because of Bryce is, I think he's gonna be taller, or he already taller than Bronny, I think. I think he's taller than him. But he is gonna have a more, I think he will have a man, I don't want to say that, but maybe a longer career or more, he might be more ready when it's time for him to come out, maybe. But Bronny just at his position, like I think Bryce will grow up to be if he continues to grow, he will be like a power forward, because that's how he play, kind of like a power forward. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe small if he get quicker, but Bronny is coming in like a guard, and we talking about him going against a Jamal Murray. I posted a meme the other day about when Kyrie called a ISO on that nigga. Like, can you imagine? Kyrie is in the game and Bronny is in front of him, and they say clear out. He got a guard. I don't think it's gonna be bad.
He gonna be looking back to his pops,
look for his dad to help. Like, Dad, why you ain't help? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's the part I'm looking at. So I I'm all for the nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas believe in nepotism. When you see a nigga, you be like, hey, cuz, what's up, man? What's up with that job? You gonna hook me up? Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. Nigga, that's nepotism.
Listen, that picture right there is a scary sight itself, man. Like, that's when it all goes down, when it's all said and done, LeBron legacy is gonna be set, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know he got a lot of haters, but what this man was able to do in his career, it's gonna take a whole another generation to catch up to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this brother, I mean, he found success. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at him.
He did.
You know what I mean? His legacy is solid legacy.
He did.
And he got a black wife. You dig what I'm saying? He damn near controls the league.
And that was gonna be my next point. Like he definitely got some like hella pull in the league, right? But like, where is his ownership? You know what I'm saying? Like, he got all of this pretty much capital in the NBA, but he got nothing to show for it. They paying him millions of dollars, but like, where's his ownership? Like, why don't he? I don't know if he does or he doesn't. I haven't heard any news about him like owning a percentage of the Lakers or any team. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard of him owning any percentage of the NBA. And he is the NBA. Anytime you talk about basketball, you talk about LeBron James.
Right.
So where's his cut?
Yeah.
That's the logic we don't think about. Like, you want to put all your teams, you want to put all your sons basically in slavery under the NBA, but you don't want no cut.
I mean, that should be the next move. You know what I mean? Hopefully, when he get out of retirement, he's probably looking to get in the team and saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not far fetched. I think he can at least get a good percentage of one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And then too, like, it take a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, once they get into that, and then, these owners be owning these teams for years, you know what I'm saying? And they use nepotism. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they using nepotism with millions of dollars on the NBA team. It's kind of hard for, a nigga had to be Jordan, just like Jordan was able to buy, you know what I'm saying, and get to the right time. The timing had to be right. but Jordan was able to buy New Orleans, right? So, Jordan had to be like a extraordinary generational player. He had to be the face of the league. So I think LeBron gonna be able to do it once he transfer out of that. I did hear something about them trying to do a Las Vegas team, add another team to the league. It was either Las Vegas or it was
the
gonna
West
be
Coast is already stacked, bro.
Seattle. They're gonna try to bring back Seattle. But yeah, because that's where OKC came from. Seattle turned into OKC, but they're thinking about doing Seattle. So whichever one, whether Seattle or Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Like the players, once they get to that point where they mature, then they do start thinking about that. Because even Kevin Durant is thinking about trying to, if they trying to do Seattle, he wants to be a part, owner, you know what I'm saying, of the Seattle Supersonics, which is the team he was drafted to. So
yeah, that would be dope. That'd be hella dope. It should be all black owners. My bad, girl.
It should be like what are we like 70% of the NBA?
Yeah.
It probably more than that.
Hell yeah.
And even if we not 100%, shit, we the reason why they come and watch the game. And then they try to throw in little like I can't say his name, Dragic. You know what I'm saying? The white boy. And then they try to throw in they try to throw in Larry Bird, and they try to throw in what's the new Dirk
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, Doncic. Yeah, I can't say his fucking name. Dirk Nowitzki and fucking, you know what I'm saying? All these little white boys that got a little game, but ain't nobody really coming to see them. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Them niggas be open though. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga Luka was hooping, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched every game. That nigga was hooping. Like, no, he was though.
He was, but come on, bro. You really coming to see them? Niggas ain't even talking about the Mavericks.
No, you right.
I was gonna say before Clayton, what's her name? Caitlin Clark went to the WNBA. I don't know if y'all heard about this story. How Ice Cube offered her a contract to play in the Big Three for like $5 million or some crazy number.
Yeah.
God.
No, bro. You about to make me throw up.
God.
You about to make me straight up barf.
She should have done it though. She should have done it.
That's what I would. Just give
the
money up front.
Yes, that's a good deal for her. It's a terrible deal for him.
Yeah, because she would never make $5 million in it. I don't know what her contract is, but I don't think she's gonna make $5 million in the WNBA. I could be wrong, but I don't think they making money like that. Maybe in the hundreds of thousands, but not the millions. They definitely not making the contracts that the niggas is making. I know that for a fact.
Listen, I want to bring back to life a conversation we had last week with the with that brother something Jackson, whatever the hell is, I forget his name, Salaki. The brother that played in the Negro leagues and then went to the major leagues, and they effed him over, right? So something I wanted to bring back up is we fail to realize that every time we invite Esau into our shit, it destroys it. It's like, when are we going to realize, keep the shit black? That's what's going to make it popular. If all the niggas that's in the NBA would have stayed in the black basketball league, everybody would be coming to coming to watch the black basketball games. Not the white ones. Nobody wants to see that. If those brothers that was in the Negro leagues playing baseball, the Negro leagues would have exploded. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody would be watching the Negro leagues. I'll go as far as to say, if black people, when they boycotted the buses, right? If we would have said, we never riding y'all buses again, we're going to start our own bus company, and it's going to be the Negro Bus Company. Everybody would have been riding Negro buses today. And the white buses would have been out of business a long time ago. Because we the ones that ride the damn bus.
I don't know though, man. According to the some white boy who's the son of a KKK member, he died, and he said he went to heaven. He said all the basketball players was white, and everybody was black.
They're all gone. They're not.
So it's their sport, nigga. You might as well let them play, nigga. In heaven, they gonna be playing basketball, bro.
No. I just got it. I'm slow. I'm slow.
You know, I would say too, like I agree with everything you're saying. And okay, so from that standpoint, but from the business standpoint, I cannot deny, even though I disagree with their physical capabilities, the allure, the flashiness of it, they lack all of that. But for some reason, when they get involved, the numbers quadruple double. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's because they give people hope. It's almost like they giving the other Isarians hope that they can do that. If they can just hang a little bit, and that's where the numbers come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't disagree that people would be, you know, riding black buses and doing all that stuff, but for some reason, our people, they just love Isarians so much that when they invite them in, the other Isarians come with them and they bring money. That's just, you know, that's just the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they get them involved. We do the same dances. They do it. 20 billion followers. But this little black girl right here, she been dancing for six years. Like niggas, it's like niggas don't want to.
I can dig that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas see you and they like, oh, we already know you can dance. We want to see something. It's a weird dynamic. Like
it's kind of the same with Caitlin Clark. Like her coming into the WNBA, like they're not making that much bread, but her coming into the WNBA is gonna make them bread. You dig what I'm saying? And you know, of course, a lot of veteran players are like, you know, against her being the face of the league because they've been there for so long and they trying to, you know, get their name up. But at the end of the day, it's about the bread. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what.
Let her, you know, I don't know.
That's what they be doing, man. And then, you know, for the average basketball fan, I don't know if the draw to it is okay as black women or even in the NBA, black men. Oh, y'all supposed to be able to do that. But when we see Isarian or Ammon, you know what I'm saying, Chinese, Korean, and when they come over here, it's like, oh my God, we've never seen Isarian do this. They're not supposed to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? Is that the draw to it? Is that what it is, or is it? You know, I don't know. But they bring countries with them. You know what I'm saying? They bring in these overseas players. They open up a whole nother market. So I don't know.
Hell nah. All I know in the kingdom of heaven, Lord Allah, if I make it, I'm gonna be the owner of the Kungamunga Cracker Killers.
Kungamunga Cracker Killers. You know that one, but I hear you.
Oh my bad. Please don't flag me, YouTube.
That's a big flag, red flag. But hey, look, he didn't mean it.
It's from a movie, man. It's a quote.
It is from a movie. It's from that's educational. It's educational.
Yeah,
I want to be an owner, but I do want to play in the league though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're gonna do special guest appearances.
You're gonna be crossing up all the Isari.
Yeah, what's a better feeling than that? If you hoop, you understand what I'm saying. You could own the team and watch a nigga get crossed up, but if you down there crossing a nigga and dunking on a nigga, you'd rather be doing that. I'd rather be down there dominating, nigga.
This is why I'm totally for LeBron James being on the team and owning the team. I'm for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. But if that don't happen, you know, I don't really watch basketball no way, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Bronny pan out though, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he able to be like his father, come in with that immense pressure, you know what I'm saying, on his back and be great.
Though.
Be the king. Yeah, he acknowledged it. He had a presser earlier today, I think it was. He did a presser. He was talking about like playing with his father was not, you know, his main concern. But I mean, obviously they talked about it, you know what I'm saying? We all talked about it, but hopefully it pan out, man. I know it's gonna take some time, and I know they're gonna be on his back, man, because once he come in there, them first couple games when he do get in there, because he ain't finna come in and start. Let's be honest.
Nah.
They're gonna try to, you know, build him up, but you know, that's gonna be a spectacle when they finally release the day that he gonna play. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be watching. That's a money move too. That's why the Lakers did it. I don't think they did it because of the fact that, because in the presser they did say he earned it. Okay. You saying he earned it, but at the end of the day, if he get out there, now y'all get to say Christmas Day, Bronny and LeBron playing on the same court, the first father-son duo.
Nigga, you know how many tickets they gonna sell?
Exactly. Nigga, I'm going to be watching. I'm watching.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Go watch.
So,
The once a year game that I watch.
Yeah.
What
Genius marketing.
What do y'all feel about JJ Redick?
Redick is good. I'm saying, like, I like white players. White players are good, but
He the coach now.
Nobody's coming to see. He a coach now?
Yeah, he used to be a player, but he
that
the coach
show
now.
I don't watch the shit.
Yeah. So him and LeBron got a podcast together, and then all of a sudden, when the coaching availability came up, JJ Redick was in discussion. So everybody was like, LeBron not only got his son in, but he also picked the coach too. You know what I'm saying? Niggas in their conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, I think
maybe it's a coincidence, but
here's what I think. I think they paying LeBron James enough to be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, you can do that. You'll never own shit, but we're gonna let you make some choices in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. Like,
of course,
they just paying this nigga enough to be like, yeah, we paying you good, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't owning shit.
The nigga that's bringing you the most money, you gonna get that nigga a say so.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep him happy, and that's what they want to do. Because he leave, what do you got? Ain't nobody gonna watch the Lakers for a long ass time, bro. When he leave, we ain't finna be watching. We ain't finna watch Bronny grow up. We ain't finna do that. Like, I know people think it's finna be like LeBron's story, but it's not. We not finna watch that. We finna watch other shit, and then somewhere down the line, niggas gonna be like, "Oh, that's LeBron James' son. That nigga is good right now." If it happens like that, but otherwise, we ain't finna follow this story, bro. We ain't finna do that.
Bronny's Baruto.
What happened? What you said?
Nah, you got it.
I mean, and then I was gonna say, kind of threw me off, but
my bad.
Damn. Damn. That was all I had to say.
And they got pick number 55, bro. I don't see that nigga getting like no playing time, so they gonna use that as a marketing tool. Christmas Day, I guarantee it's gonna be one of them holidays where everybody off, so everybody can watch it. Ratings gonna go through the roof. As soon as the niggas score, niggas gonna go crazy and act like it's the beginning of the passing of the torch, and then that nigga gonna go back to listen. I want him to be good. I don't want him to be bad. I'm just telling you that it normally don't work out like that, but maybe in LeBron James' favor, it may work out where his son come in and be dogging. I don't think so though. I just don't think so.
That's a hell of a legacy.
Especially coming out of college, like averaging like 5 points, bro. Come on.
This moment is legendary. I will say that. This is a legendary moment.
Is it though?
It is.
Is it though?
I don't know. I think no.
It don't matter how. It don't even matter at this moment. At this very moment, it don't matter how LeBron. It don't matter how Bronny James plays his first game. It don't matter. None of that shit matters. What matters is it's the first time you see. Well, I don't know if it's the first time because I ain't lived that long.
It is.
But in my lifetime, it's the first time that a father and son played on the team together.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
That's right.
That's all it takes. That's all it needs.
And for LeBron to still be at this level of playing at his age right now, like, you know what I'm saying, and still, playing long enough to bring his sons in. Like, he was playing when they was little babies, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now he's 40, 38, I don't know, old ass nigga, and this nigga bringing his sons in, like that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And now that they there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think what's gonna make it legendary if it's success. That's what's gonna make it legendary.
Okay.
It's legendary for it being the first, but I think what's really gonna make it legendary if they come in and they successful.
Okay,
that's really what we gonna remember.
But what's your perspective on success? Like, are you talking about the amount of money that comes in from it, or the amount of points that come in from it? The
wins. If he win, that's all that matters. If he goes to the Lakers and he get good and he take them to he gonna go through the same steps that everybody else go through. He got to be able to make it to the playoffs. He got to get over the rookie wall. He got to be able to get his teammates involved. He got to be able to take them to a championship. He got to be able to win it. That's gonna be success. Anything short of that is gonna be like it was a dud. That's how the public gonna look at it. They're not gonna give him a pass.
Well, public might see it that way, but no matter how it turns out, it's a dub for the oppressor. It's a dub for the owners.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an automatic dub. We talking about it and we haven't even seen it. We ain't even seen him in the Lakers jersey yet.
Yeah, I seen it earlier today.
Most Iron crack. I ain't paying attention. This
niggas, them jerseys probably about to. Them jerseys probably sold out already.
Yeah,
so,
real talk. Right. Listen, these jerseys right here, this is Photoshop. This is AI or whatever you want to call it. This ain't real. This ain't a real picture. That's why I said BC.
He wearing number 9. Actually, that's the number he chose. Not 55. That's what he was drafted as. But number 9 is his number.
Right.
And I think he's doing it in remembrance of Juice WRLD.
That's interesting. See, legendary.
I don't know.
Nah, that's real though. That's real.
No, but think about it. We talk about shit like this about the black family and building black excellence and what I'm saying, wanting to see black people succeed in a certain way, and now we're getting the opportunity to see it. And for people to call it nepotism,
it needs to be hate.
Like, yeah, you a hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want? Do you want black excellence or not? Like, what do you like? I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, but motherfuckers be overdoing.
Is it people calling it nepotism like it's a bad thing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They are,
because nepotism, the definition don't have no morality in it. It's just the practice of something. It don't say, the horrible practice of helping somebody get a job. It just say the practice of. So if niggas saying that as a negative thing, then
it has a negative light on it because of the history of it, right? White people choose their family members over people who are more qualified for the job. Yeah. So it has a negative history, a negative kind of connotation. But at the end of the day, is it really negative? You know what I'm saying? Like, like Bronny James is qualified to play in the NBA. They wouldn't put him in the NBA if he wasn't. He just so happened to be drafted to the Lakers.
And that's what niggas. And that's what niggas is saying. Niggas is saying how there's niggas in the hood that, don't have this opportunity, but because his dad is LeBron James, now he has the opportunity to play.
Okay, but those niggas in the hood didn't go to USC.
Those niggas need to hoop.
Niggas don't even hoop. They in the house getting high.
Nigga ball out, nigga. Nigga ball out. Be better than Bronny then, nigga.
Right. Niggas forgot LeBron James came from the hood too.
You know what I'm saying?
He came from probably.
I mean, he came from Akron. I don't know.
Akron is.
No, but okay. The point is plain though. The point is plain though. It's tons of brothers that.
No, I get what you're saying though. I'm just
Akron is dangerous.
Look at this is a brother from Florida. I can never remember his name. I don't watch sports. He played for the Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens. He came out of Florida. The brother that played for Lamar Jackson, bro, like out the hood, chasing chickens and shit.
Chasing chickens. Oh yeah, I remember we was talking about that.
Yeah, niggas chase chickens in Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas come out the hood and make it. So it's not like it don't happen. Brothers they overlook it when it happens. So they don't get the picture. But I don't disagree with them. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of opportunities for these brothers who are nobodies to make it. And nobody's giving them that life. But at the same time, they are sitting on the couch getting high and just playing basketball for fun. Nigga.
I mean, yeah, kind of like that. If anything, that should give them hope. You know what I mean? Like, I won't knock no nigga in the hood. I ain't knock you. You know what I mean? But just at least see what he's doing and realize, you know what I mean? You got an opportunity to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
You can be the president of the United States.
Let me say this. Look, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it though. I'm gonna say about this one. So I'm not mad at the nepotism part. I'm not mad at that. And I think a lot of niggas is mad because they probably can name 54 niggas better. 54 niggas better than Bronny. I think they look like, if you've been watching basketball for a while, you go to the draft, they show you like what they say, like during the draft day, during the draft workouts, they show you what they say, the prospect, you know what I'm saying, how far they think he can go, his weaknesses, his strengths. And you see some potentials come in and you be like, okay, I see why they picked him. His height. I can see why they picked him, his speed. I can see why they picked him, his passing ability. And I'm just simply saying, I don't see all of those develop. I don't see one clear thing developed with Bronny yet. And maybe I need to look more, but I don't see it. So I think a lot of people is like, damn, that gotta be nepotism because they don't feel like he's good enough to be where he is. But we gonna see, because hooping is hooping. You know what I'm saying? Like I was young hooping with old niggas too, but the old niggas wasn't in the gym every day and doing it for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. So when he get out there with, you know, he ain't playing against high schoolers and college niggas that's just doing it to make money to eat next week. He playing against niggas that really do this. So we'll see, man. I wish him the best, but from what I saw, I don't know. I didn't see some prospects come out, and you know, but then again, he went 55. If he would have went, now this what really would have been outlandish if the nigga would have went number 1 pick. That would have been crazy.
That would have been like, yo, LeBron got some power.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, nigga. I'm about to find with LeBron to get a contract, nigga.
This shit family matters.
Family matters, nigga.
Pick, like you can't be mad at that, bro. It's 50.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
Tell me in one. Last thing I'm gonna say, like, since when in any NBA draft has anybody ever talked about the 55th pick? Like, ain't nobody worried about that shit.
Yeah, we stopped watching after the 10th.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You turn off the TV, like, all right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You'll hear about it. You might hear about it later.
Yeah, we'll see it on Sports Center.
Yeah.
With the 35th pick in the round 2 of the playoffs, it's over.
You know what it be? You know the only people that still be watching, the parents that ain't heard their son's name called yet.
That's true, and you know what? That's true. And some of them pan out to be something, but a lot of them don't. But people really only watch the first 10, bro. After the first 10, it's like none of this matters.
What was one name comes to mind? Zion. What was his pick?
Yo,
what pick did Zion go? That's a good question. I want to say number. Oh, he ain't talking about Zion Williamson.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about. What you thought we was talking about?
Dog, that nigga went round 1, pick 1.
No, for real. Yeah, he was round 1, pick 1. Yeah. Damn. But he ain't shit though. Like.
Oh, y'all funny as hell.
Damn, that's fucked up. Damn, y'all niggas going to hell.
Yeah.
Yo. All right.
That shit funny. I think I seen Malakwa make that post. Bronny said, "Ball is life."
Ball is life.
Zaya said, "Balls is life." Sad, bro.
He thought he said Zaya.
Oh no, not Zaya.
Zaya. What's his name? Zaya.
Zion. His name's Zion. Nah, but they had a meme where the Browns with Wade, and it was like if you think this if they mad about this, just wait until my son gets drafted to the WNBA or something like that. Wait till Zion gets drafted to the WNBA.
Good night.
Yeah,
that gotta hurt.
But that's, I mean, of course, that's not a quote from him. That's just a meme.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Wade, boy.
Ain't lying though.
I feel sorry. That nigga is happy because I'm happy. That nigga is happy, boy.
But yeah, man. What's the next topic?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana.
Oh man, you got it.
No, I didn't even. I just looked. I don't even know. I didn't know if it was a story.
Y'all want to give a brief synopsis of it while I pull it up?
Basically, she broke up with separated, divorced her husband, and took all this shit. See, typical black man story. The wife divorced him, leaves him, and takes everything. Now the children suffer.
Yeah, and that nigga was just on the shy, and he just got killed off. Spoiler alert. Y'all was trying to watch this shit.
Wait, what show? I don't even know what the hell.
My bad. The Shy.
Oh, damn, boy, she getting all that money, huh?
Yeah, nigga just got his cat peeled. Nigga.
That was the ending.
Yeah, that was the mid-season finale for those who was watching. Sorry if I ruined it for you, but you should have watched it by now.
That was the metaphor to life.
I don't watch it. I used to watch the show. It was cool, but I couldn't get caught up into it. Really, All right, so I got the story right here. I'm trying to find a video. Ain't really no video. So.
Yeah, and then also too, I think in his divorce, I think she cited that there was no, what's the word they use when dudes be cheating?
There's no like cause
infidelity.
Affinity.
She said it was no infidelity, but she said he was a narcissist. So that's the new that's been the word since COVID. You know what I mean?
Niggas always learning new words.
Yeah.
Narcissist.
Listen,
nigga said he don't like butter on his toast, bro. He's a narcissist. That nigga don't like
that nigga's narcissist.
That nigga's
and the crazy thing, you can't tell me that they wasn't in love though, man. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was a perfect couple.
I don't know. And listen,
I feel like they was.
My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just saying, you can't tell me at one point she actually, she knew this nigga and cared about this nigga at one point. Had children with this nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden he's a narcissist? I don't know.
If I could, I'm going to give you 2 points.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to give you 2 points from my perspective, right? For one, you got to go and listen to this bitch music. This bitch is crazy. I believe she got bipolar disorder. I believe she's bipolar. And that's just based off of her music and her music videos and just her. I believe she's bipolar and she's crazy as shit. Batshit crazy. 2, the Bible says, as the mother is, so is the daughter. And if you watch the way her daughter talks to her father, she getting it from somewhere. Her daughter talked to her father like he's a fucking bum on the street.
She be emasculating and shit out of her own daddy.
Out of her own daddy in their house. And he just takes it because he's a good father, quote unquote. Well, now you know why you got divorced, nigga, because you wasn't being a man. I'm telling your bitch to shut up and telling your child to shut up. Or at least if you, all right, let's not say shut up. Let's not say, because everybody's not the babies. Tell the child, give the child some goddamn morals. You know what I'm saying? Teach the child respect. When I was coming up, I was taught to respect my elders. It ain't gotta be just your dad or your mom. You know what I'm saying? You respect your elders, right? Why the hell this nigga ain't teach his child that he should respect his elders? You don't talk like that to daddy. You understand? I don't care what your mama say. You don't talk like that to daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lack of being a man is what led up to this, if you ask me. He should take the man out of his name. It should be I Shumpert, nigga.
Damn.
I would say I'm gonna take another approach. I'm gonna take another approach and say maybe he was being a man, and that's what happened to him.
That's fair.
Maybe he was putting his damn foot down, and as we all know, I can speak for myself. I've been in situations where I've been a man and I still took a loss. You know what I'm saying? Because I stood on principles, I stood on morals, and I still took a loss no matter how the picture was painted. A lot of times, especially she using the word narcissist, that just lets me know that he didn't let her run over her. Because anytime now in society, if a man doesn't allow a woman to run over him and tell him what to do, he is deemed as a narcissist. When a man stands up for himself and speaks for himself, he's a narcissist. When he defends himself, he's a narcissist. So I think that it could be possible that he got tired of that shit and was like, listen, y'all kids, shut up, sit down, you put some damn clothes on, stop dancing around here, stop making that weird ass music. And then she was like, you a narcissist, you trying to tell me what to do, the whole feminist thing that's talking to most women. And then she ended it because it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was the one. Even if they do say mutual agreement, irreconcilable differences, that be coming from the woman's side. That don't mean niggas don't be doing that. We don't be thinking that because we don't ever be thinking about leaving. We don't think that. We don't think about leaving until it's too late. We think about leaving when the woman is running away from us, but instinctively we don't think that. I'm not saying that's the rule, but I'm saying majority of I'm not speaking of exceptions, but the majority of men don't be thinking about that. So that could be the other side of it. I'm just leaving it out there.
Let me ask y'all this. because I'd heard a couple people speak about this. What do y'all think about the narrative about how Iman was jealous of her success and she was making money? She was that's what they be saying, right? They saying how she was making, you know, most majority of the money, and throughout time he developed jealousy for her because he wasn't that successful. What do y'all think about that?
Because he was what?
He wasn't that successful as a, so they say. You know what I mean? Even though this nigga been had bread, but
This nigga been in the NBA. This nigga making music. This nigga making movies. Bro. What? And that's the problem. That's the problem, Shalom. Lord Christ, sir. That's the problem with relationships that are based on monetary success. That's the problem, because soon as one partner in the relationship starts making more than the other, it's all about who's more successful, and I gotta be with somebody better than you because I make more money than you right now. Like, what the fuck? Listen, when you start thinking like one person, instead of two people, you start really seeing that financial gain or whatever as one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Both of y'all are working to the same fucking cause. Both of y'all are beneficial for both of y'all. So why not look at it as such? You know what I'm saying? You're looking at it like, oh, this is what I'm doing. That's what you're doing. If you get with a woman like that, it's a red flag. She don't care about you. She cares about her. She cares about what she can gain. You understand? So you being married to her is her gain. She's looking at what she can get out of you. And if vice versa, if you the man looking at it like, oh yeah, let me get with this woman because this is what she can offer me, you only thinking about yourself. When the scripture says, though they two became one flesh. You understand? Instead of twain, instead of two different fleshes, now it's one flesh. They the same damn person. But the reason why 70% of marriages end in divorce, because y'all niggas is selfish. Y'all only thinking about yourself. When you start thinking about each other, you start putting each other first, then that's when your marriages will last. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here preaching also 5,000 times a doctor's career, but him and his wife are one. You understand me? They listen, man. They rock this whole power couple thing out to the fullest. But y'all don't know nothing about that because he's too selfish. It's like,
I don't believe in the whole dude being jealous.
Oh shit, my bad. I was late on that.
No, it's all good.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't believe in the whole dude being jealous thing. I think when some women, when they get in the position of power, how they treat the man, and I think they don't know the words to use, so they try to use words. I just had a debate about this on Facebook, realistically, or was that earlier today? Probably, but just the words that's being used, like the word intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see that men are intimidated by. It's the wrong word to use. You can say anything else, but it's not intimidated. But a lot of times when certain people get power, especially women, it's a certain amount of power that a woman is not supposed to have because of how she may treat people because of her emotions versus the logic. So a lot of times women they start thinking like the IRS, and they start thinking, oh, I make the most money, now I'm the head of the household. You'd be surprised if you talk to a lot of women, they feel like because they make the most, they are head of the household. That's some IRS type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the IRS look at it. But realistically, that shouldn't matter. But I think that's what it is. And I think that's why she calling him a narcissist, again, because he's not in the NBA no more, so he's not getting the NBA checks. You know what I'm saying? He getting the series checks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what other business he got going on. Could be some other stuff. But, you know, at some point in time, you know, she probably started trying to rule over him. And, you know, it's a difference from ruling. It's a difference from leading or ruling from a position of power versus a position of servitude. You know what I'm saying? A woman could do what she want if she really understood her femininity. You know, she'll be able to get things and do things and make things happen. But I just think she I don't know either way, But I just think in this, because it's following the same pattern, I just think he probably put his foot down and she ain't having it. She want to be free, do what she want to do, and he tried to set some borderlines. And when you said borders, you a narcissist when you said borders.
So like the sister Makashi Bias said she want to jump in and give her take on it.
Okay.
Shalom, Lord Christ. Because I seen a meme floating around on Facebook and it said that it is better to be with a woman making like $15 an hour versus a woman making 6 figures, because a woman that's making 6 figures have a certain mindset or a certain hold on, babe. Or a certain mindset about herself. I just want to let you know that's the world versus the ISUPK, because by me being in the ISUPK, as I mentioned before, I was a plant manager, and how I carried myself and how when I was hiring people, it was about my nation. So I was making 6 figures as a plant manager. And at that time, I always was conflicted with every decision that I made as a plant manager, like dealing with how to do celebrations for the employees, because I don't celebrate holidays. I don't celebrate a lot of stuff. So in that position that I had as a 6-figure woman at the post office, I still was submissive. So I don't think that a woman that's making 6 figures or $1 million or whatever, it depends on that man, on her husband. If a woman is seeking guidance from a man, I say in the ISUPK, because it's the only place you can find a man to rule over you and help you with those type of decisions. It don't matter how much money you make. But when you in the world, you come into situations like this. So women, if you're making 6 figures and you need somebody to help manage your situations, your mindset, your money, you should get you a man in the ISUPK. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thanks.
I made too. That makes me think about this conversation that me and Officer Zach had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
big up Strong Palm, big up Strong Palm.
Yeah, big up Strong Palm. And we was talking about how, like, for certain sisters, and I was saying this, like, on my viewpoint of the conversation, how I feel like for certain sisters, like, it gotta be in them to move a certain way. And what I mean by in them, meaning they have to have that desire to want to be that submissive woman, to want to, you know what I mean, and take care of their man and do what's right according to the laws of the Most High. Because what the world provides them is options. Like, it's easier for a woman to do what she want to do because the world provides them provides that for them. You know what I'm saying? They provide them the fun, and they give them all types of options to where they feel like they don't even need a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the most part, most women don't even give a damn about wanting to change and wanting to, you know, be submissive and do all that stuff because they're caught up in this fun. They're caught up in what society has, provided for them. So I just feel like, it's a certain small minority of a woman. Like, it's not a majority. It's a small minority of women, a Ruby out there, you know what I'm saying, that's, willing to, make those certain type of sacrifices.
I agree.
And if my thing is, if she's so successful, why is she receiving a 7-figure payment? Like, damn, if she's the most successful, why isn't this shit 50-50 like they say it is? Like, if you start making more money and you want to get a divorce, shouldn't you have to pay him? Like, why it always got to be on the man?
Listen,
he wasn't successful.
Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but before Diddy, his last album that he dropped, the Love album, Brother Love or whatever it was called, she was like the executive producer of that shit.
You said she was the executive? I believe it. I believe it.
Man, I think she started getting a little bit more fame.
I think she gay.
And it went to her head.
Nah, she for sure is.
Yeah, definitely. They all will go those ways, but I think that's really what happened. You know what I'm saying? What the world started, like, think about the Keke Palmer situation, like how women empowered her. You know what I'm saying? That's all a lot of some women, need is just a little bit of empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Like they just need enough women to get behind and be like, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. No, I'm not gonna say that.
If I could, real quick.
It's war as usual. So, but they enable. That's the word I want to use.
Yeah, they definitely enable. We learn new words every day. You know what enable means. But if I could, right, like that is a heavy statement that you said, like, about women, you know, empowering other women. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen it with the brick lady. You know what I'm saying? You see it with all of these women who are supportive. That, like, it's non-apologetic the way that they support each other. You know what I'm saying? Even when the woman is dead wrong, even when the woman, if the roles was reversed and the man did what the woman did, women would still support that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, the man doing it would be ostracized and canceled, all type of shit. But a woman doing it, she gonna get, you know, support. You know what I mean? Just because she a woman. And I'm not mad at that. But it's like, if you have that type of power when you support each other, imagine what you could do if you use that with your man. Imagine what you could do with that power if you actually unify you and your man and say, look, we got women power. Let's make something happen.
That's why it's a small minority.
Yeah.
And that's why what the sister said about, you know, sisters and brothers in the UPK is monumental, because, you know what I'm saying, that's what we do here. We back each other up. We support each other. And when a sister see another sister supporting her man, damn, she motherfucking support him too. Like, well, damn. Like, my rib posted, you know, she posts the products I make and stuff every now and then. And just because she posting it, other sisters are like, damn, that shit nice. I'm gonna get one just because you posted it. Imagine the type of power a family structure can have when that's the morality. Instead of waiting to hear a sister talk bad about her husband so she can come, you know, support that. Well, yeah, fuck that nigga. That nigga ain't shit. You should have been left him a long time ago. And then they do this right here. They do this shit.
Hell no. Can I ask that something? This nigga wild.
Crazy.
Can I ask that something?
You know, when I was coming up, my bad. When I was coming up, this shit meant loser, nigga. You bitches is losers, man.
Damn. I just thought it was a ruthless brother on the show.
Any though?
Nigga become a monster on this bitch. But fucking I want to ask y'all, what about how do y'all feel about the phrase Captain Save a Hoe? Now, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to degrade nobody, but like I'm saying, as far as the, you know, the characteristics of a Captain Save a Hoe, like what do y'all feel about that?
I think it's a double meaning, right? Mm-hmm. I think on one end, Captain Save a Hoe is a derogatory term that women came up with for men when they try to talk to other women. Number one. I think the second one is for men who try to actually save hoes who are hoes to their heart. What do I mean by that? You know those men who try to save a hoe, but then she hoe on them. And he have to learn that lesson. Like, damn, you can't save a hoe. If a hoe is a hoe to her heart, you're not gonna be able to change her unless she wants to change. If she loves being a hoe, there's nothing you're gonna be able to do until she wants to change. She has to be tired of being a hoe. So when I hear the other side of the Captain Save a Hoe, I just think, you know, women will say that to dudes. You know what I'm saying? When they want to deal with you know, multiple women, they'll say that he a Captain Save a Hoe. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
what you think, guys?
I mean, echo chamber, you know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this the answer you want me to say.
Nah, listen. There is no right or wrong. I'm not, you know.
Listen, like we that's pretty much the job I took on, to save these hoes. Like, I have to save these hoes, but it's not up to me if they get saved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to save these hoes. These hoes need saving. But if she don't want to be saved, don't save her. I don't know.
Bars.
Those things. God, I could dig it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask y'all what y'all think.
No, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of trying to get them to come into the school and change their mind. Creating me a clean heart and renewing within me a right spirit. That's what it is. It's a scripture, though, ain't it? No, it's a scripture. You know what I'm saying? So,
a new spirit, goddamn.
A new spirit
Kill
within
that
me.
old nigga, man. Hey, listen. Oh, man, maybe I shouldn't go there. I shouldn't segue.
Nah, go ahead. Speak.
It's a total segue. It's like
what they say. Speaking truth, brother. Speaking truth,
brother.
Speaking truth, brother.
So you got all right. So here's my message to the LGBT community. What she said? Hold on. April Shower says she wants to punish him because she definitely don't need the money. Yeah, that is that, and that's what you call spiteful.
Yeah, I think it is out of spite. For sure.
But here's my message to the LGBTQ community, right? You know, they say that you know they're gay because they were born that way. Well, maybe you need to be born again. That scripture you just quoted. That's what that brought that thought into my head. You need to be reborn. God damn it! You know they got a song in the Christian church. They go born again. Thank God I'm born again. Your ass need to be reborn. If you was born gay, you need to be reborn. God damn it! That's what you need. So that's it though. I told you it was a segue like a motherfucker. But y'all got it. And it goes for hoes too. If you was born a hoe, you need to be reborn too. Shit.
Yeah, you need your mind changed.
Yeah.
And that's a job. That's a job, man. That's a job only a priest could do.
Yeah, I'm right.
You know what I mean? You got these relationships falling apart out here because you got men that are untrained, and it's no fault to them, but this is the whole structure what we talked about again last week when we talk about the family structure and how society is a reflection of what the family is going through. You know, if you don't have a man and a woman in the home to teach women how not to be hoes and how men not to be whoremongers, then I mean, what you think we gonna get? You know, I mean, they ain't teaching that actively, especially when the world is teaching the opposite with such a ferocity that, you know, you can't even compete. They seeing that shit all day, every day. And then they get your little 1 or 2 words like, don't do that. You shouldn't do that.
Listen, Officer, your copy. Hold on. He came right on
time. My bad. I was clicking on
it. Oh, yeah. God. Yeah, right. You said, listen, I ain't saying no.
Chupacabra, dog.
Chupacabra,
dog. That is a mythical creature down here in Florida. You learn about that when you come down here. That is a mythical creature that we have all seen.
Chupacabra, nigga. Listen, that's real shit though. That's real shit, man. Like, you know, it goes back to let me read the next topic. It says, nah, but in all seriousness, good work out here. Let's save our people. Gotta work down. You know what I mean? Like it goes back to how we were saying how it's a desire within you. You dig what I'm saying? It's like the same thing we say for brothers. You can't force a crown on a brother's head.
Right.
Well, you can't force a tiara on a princess head. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that she got a desire to want. And the thing is that's different from what a brother path and from a sister path is he don't have as much options as she do. He don't have the option to divorce his wife and get half of her shit. He don't have that option. You get what I'm saying? He don't have the option to have his DMs flooded with 100 dots, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what's or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? He don't have the option to be put in a position of power in corporate world all because, his gender or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the woman, she has way more options in his world, and she don't want to. Why suffer for a man when you can have the fun now? It's like human nature. So it's big up to every sister in ISUPK that changed their life. You know what I'm saying? That's a small. I mean, that's a huge step to take. You know what I'm saying?
And for the men that's out there that, you know, are selecting women, these are the things that you have to look for. I understand that the natural thing is to look at their bodies. I had this conversation earlier, but the natural thing, which is not bad, is to look at their bodies and love them for their beauty. Yes. But then past that, you know, you don't stop there. You keep going. And now you have to see a willingness. First of all, you got to change. And I mean, it's not like you gotta be changed different. You gotta have a different mindset, and then you able to go out there and you able to see the spark in the brain of a woman who's trying to change, and then you can cultivate that. You can blow the breath of life on that small fire that she got, and then let that fire become an inferno. That's what's supposed to happen, right? All too often, though, niggas don't even see a spark in her brain. You just looking at her body, and then get mad when she act crazy when it wasn't no spark in there in the beginning. So you got to come in here and you got to be trained to be able to see that, because just because it looked good for the men I'm speaking of, and same for the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you see people are pointing you in the direction of good men, and for some reason you fallen into the trap of what society wants you to what type of man society wants you to look at. But I was again having this conversation earlier. You got to have somebody that's going to take care of you. That somebody's going to have the values and the morals, the moral compass. You know what I'm saying? And more importantly, believe in your mission and want to serve God. If they don't want to do any of those things, for some reason, when people hear serve God, they think it's like they hear the serve part and think that it's like boring. And you know what I'm saying? Like I have a lot of fun in the truth. Believe it or not, I do. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't on no shortage of missing out on nothing. We ain't missing out on nothing. We just had at the Passover, the sister came and performed. What did she say? Cook, clean. What did she say? I cook, I clean, I shut up.
Shut up.
I mean, I think I'm in the right place. If that's the type of message that, you know what I'm saying? Because I think everybody want that. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I be here, nigga? Come on.
Right. God, I'll take that over a hot 2 any day, nigga. So,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, she might be a 10, but dog, the moment you catch a cold, she out sleeping with somebody else. The moment you need some soup made or your back rub, she like, I ain't got time for that because she too busy trying to garner attention online. You know what I'm saying? Like, while you shopping for her, she's shopping herself out online. Come on, man. Like, y'all grandmas and granddaddies rolling around in their graves when they seen the decisions y'all making today.
God, facts. Like, niggas, like,
myself included, nigga, back in the day.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
fact.
Making bad decisions.
Nah, real talk. Like, if niggas stop liking whores, a good majority of these sisters will, you know, figure out some way to clean themselves up because they want that.
Right.
You know, it's natural for them to want that attention from the man.
Right.
And they know that most niggas out here is, and it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of context, but I think, you know, it's basically human nature. Like, a nigga's gonna look at that behind is gonna be like, you know, I mean, a nigga who got his mouth, I mean, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but that's not, you know, plagued by what society want a man to think. But if he sees a woman, it's natural. Like with the story with Tamar and Judah. You get what I'm saying? Like, she knew she had to dress a certain way to get this nigga attention. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like almost human nature. But if we stamp it as it's a law, like we are required to behave this way, we'll see less and less of it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Rather than something, an opinion, like always up in the air. Nah, this is by law. We're required. And little by little, you'll see less of it. But I mean, it'll still be around, because even when King Solomon was, you know, we was established as a nation, there was still, you know, whores around. You know what I mean? When the lady baby died, they said it was 2 harlots. They labeled them harlots. You know what I'm saying? But that just wasn't the majority. The problem is the majority right now is the harlots, and the minority is the righteous. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like you said, if we stop liking it, and then that's literally, it's kind of tough to tell a woman not to go this way, but then she go online and see old girl shaking her ass. She got 3 million followers, and she got merch, nigga. She got merch.
Right? Yeah, she got merch,
nigga.
She got a brand deal.
Nigga, she get to wake up to text every day saying how beautiful you are. Inboxes flooded, all that type of stuff. And I know real women don't find no, you know, pleasure in that realistically. But I'm saying, for the vast majority, I'm talking about the rule now. You know, the vast majority of women, you know what I'm saying, like they fall for that. And then it's you know, horny niggas out here doing the same thing, only working a job so they can pay for some whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you want that woman, but you don't really want that woman. And you know, a man's eyes can be misleading to him, but all too often, man, you see that woman, she's beautiful, is the best thing you've ever seen in the world. But after so long, man, if that woman is not right in the head and ain't, y'all ain't established the foundation and y'all ain't built nothing, boy, the scriptures say they rather sleep in the attic than live in the house with a contentious woman. Now, if the Bible telling you that, what you think is really happening? Nigga say want to sleep in the attic, nigga. The attic.
Man, I must have. I wonder what happened to him in that story. There, he must have been going. He must have been going through it.
Yeah, and I think that's in Proverbs.
God,
So that's
right,
that's like a proverb, like, what I'm saying, like a nigga would rather go stay in the attic. And then one said he'd rather stay somewhere than live with a dragon. You know what I mean? Like it's you know what I'm saying? Like all these warnings around. So both men and women need to be careful about who they select and when it comes to these relationships. And the only way you're gonna find that is if you come to the ISUPK and get some guidance. So you stop making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like you only get so many strikes. Baseball give you 3. Life don't give you that many, believe it or not. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, like y'all, swinging and just tapping the ball just a little bit for it to be, but if niggas waiting to get on base, boy, y'all better stop making these bad decisions and come somewhere and let somebody guide you that has already made the decisions and have seen. You need wisdom in these situations when it comes to making lifelong partners. But if you don't have no guidance, you're just going off your emotions, and your emotions change like the weather. So
God, niggas ain't just saying this just to say, like, niggas been through this, like, you know what I mean?
Real.
Like, experienced it. Like, and I'm gonna just tell you how to experience. Don't do this so you don't fall in the same trap. But I got one more. I got one more question, if I could. I'll be out. And I know we close to the time.
Yeah.
Is there such thing to be able to fall out of love? Is that a thing? Like, you know how people can fall in love. Is there such thing as falling out of love?
Yeah. I would say it is. And the reason I would say that is because the definite, I'm gonna just make it brief, right? I've experienced, I'm gonna speak for myself. I've experienced somebody falling out of love with me, right? In the world. Once your woman is with you and she doing everything for you, you know what I'm saying? Washing your clothes, taking care of you when you're sick, you know what I'm saying? Being there for you. Once she changed and started doing that with somebody else, she done fell out of love with you. And the reason I'm saying that is because what love really is. You know what I'm saying? Love is following the law, statutes, and commandments from the scripture standpoint. From the worldly perspective, when they think about falling out of love, they think like you just don't have that feeling for that person no more. But a lot of times that feeling that you get when you don't have it for them no more, it's not like it leaves them and you keep it with yourself. Normally it goes to somebody else. So you fall out of it. You stop doing the things that caused you to love that person, that showed love to that person. So you stop doing it. So in a sense, yeah, you fall out of love, but you jump out of love, really. You ain't really falling, but you can, the fall is really like it's unexpected. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would say, yeah, you can, you know what I'm saying? But as priests, we don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? You don't fall out of love. Love is a duty. But in the world, they think it's a feeling. We know it's a duty. So it's like getting a job. You clock in. You know what I'm saying? Like you clock in. That's what you do. It's second nature. But for some, they look at it as,
Nah, like that's all right. If you have integrity, that's how you gotta look at it. You know what I mean? And now, because the only reason I ask is because the story.
Yeah.
And I feel like I feel, maybe I don't know them personally, and nor do I give a fuck, you know what I mean? And I ain't no chatty nigga, but I feel like they was a good couple, you know what I mean? They made a good match, and I thought, from the beginning portion that they was actually, in love with each other. You have 2 children with this person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now most people are, like you saying, in the world are saying, well, they just fell out of love. It's just no longer there. Out of something that you built with this person. You built experiences with this person. Now all of a sudden it's just out of thin air. It don't exist. Like I don't know. That's what a reality. It's not reality.
And it comes from a lack of training.
Right.
It comes from a lack of seeing this. You know what I'm saying? If you got people that have been in relationships around you, how it's supposed to be, where everybody's supposed to have been together from death do us part, you have relationships of people that's been together for 25, 30, 40, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? When you got that type of experience, then you got people around you that can say, guess what? There's going to be a time where you're not going to want to be with that person, but you got to stick it out. There's going to be a time where the season is going to change and it's going to be a violent season, meaning it's instant, but you still got to stay fast. But if nobody's around to tell them, the moment they reach any type of, what's the word I want to do? The moment they reach any type of barrier or anything like that, they think the first thing to do is just to separate. That's all we can do. They don't know how to work through it. So without that training, you know, they feel like, oh, I fell out of love when they say stupid shit like, this not my person, but you've been with this nigga for like 10 years. Y'all didn't did everything you can think of on the planet, but not this wasn't my person. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just weird shit like that. So
yeah. Now, if that's the case, like you'll never find your person if that's the case. Like, because I mean, what more do you need to understand? I mean, if you're sharing your body intimately, you should already know, like, that's my person. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
If that's the case, then what other steps that you're like that supersedes that's gonna make you know that's your person? Like, what they got to do? Fucking and literally bring the moon to you? I don't know. Like, so that at that case.
Because they haven't been taught. They haven't been taught. You need somebody that's been in a relationship to tell you, like, there's going to be days that you're not going to feel like doing it. There's going to be days where you're going to feel like not being with this person, but you got to push through. So if nobody's telling them that, they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? The world is telling you that this is what the world tell you. Having a bad day with your husband, having a bad day with your woman, you should probably try somebody else because they should not make you sad at any moment. They should not. They should not disappoint you at any moment. But any real nigga or real woman that's been in a relationship is going to tell you, hey, guess what? Being in a relationship, look, General Muhammad said this, and Commanding General Yohana. Being in a relationship between a man and a woman is going to require a lot of forgiveness. And if you have anybody that's been in a real relationship, that's been in a long-term relationship, and you really sit down and talk to them together, not separately, talk to them together, if you listen to the stories, they go back and forth with having to forgive one another for things, trespasses sometimes. You have to be able to forgive. And if you don't have that brotherhood, because that's your wife, but that's your wife, but it's still your sister. And I'm not talking about in no weird way for the weirdos. I'm talking about that's still your sister. You still should care enough. That's still your brother. You still should care enough for that person to want to stick it out and you know, work through it. But we haven't been taught that. So we think, oh, here goes some friction. Let's go find someone else and start over. And all these women, all these men are just starting over and over again until you reach your death buddy. That's basically what happened. You jumping from man to man, woman to woman, until you get to like 50 years old. Now this last nigga you got to stay with because you about to die. So you need somebody to go fill your prescription. You need somebody to take you to these doctor's visits. So now you paraded in front of us like you in love, but really this is just your death buddy. You won 30 years ago with your first husband and your first wife.
Like
but now you got your death buddy with you. So.
Ooh, death buddy, nigga. I ain't never heard that before. So
that's what it is. It's the death buddy.
Yeah, that's real shit.
That's where all of these women, all of these feminist women are headed to their death buddy. They just skipping everybody else. They're not doing that. But guess what? When it get rough, the last dude they with, that's the death buddy. And you look at them, you be like, dog, I would have never thought that you would be. But they don't got no choice at this point. They ain't got no choice. And they waiting on that. They think that's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but my bad.
Yeah,
Here I go ranting again, man.
Nah, that's a good conversation, man. Let me just read off these comments.
Yeah, go ahead. We gotta get out of
here. Yeah. Also, Rakavia said Ecclesiasticus 25:16, Proverbs 21:9. Also, Rakavia said Lapia. You said exactly what I said about to say. No, what I was about to say is really an emancipation proclamation, i.e., a whore changing her next master. God. Also, Copy said, that's right. that's right there is the reason why 90% of women are divorced, and the second marriage is worse than the first, and the third marriage is worse than the second. It keeps getting worse every time. Yeah, it's a cycle.
Right.
It's for sure a cycle. Like, and I don't want to be too long with it. April Shower says facts, big facts. I don't want to be too long with it. I know we're ready to get up out of it. Maybe we ought to get up out of here.
It's up. Go ahead, man. You do. Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
Nah, man, because I like having these conversations with you, man. But I ain't gonna be too long with it, right? But I made a post, right, and I got this quote from somebody else said it, but I feel like it was heavy because it's like a never-ending cycle that we continue to go through within our marriages and our families. You get what I'm saying? Like where we lose out on loving and respecting each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I heard somebody say, when a man is disrespected, he becomes unloving. When a woman is unloved, she becomes disrespectful. Now, of course, that's not the case in every situation, but with time, that's what's going to develop. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's a byproduct of both of each other. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's being disrespected, she feels unloved. You know what I'm saying? And now it's a never-ending cycle that we both dishing out towards each other, going back and forth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, nobody's willing to forgive each other. Nobody's willing to forgive. Nobody's willing to compromise. Nobody's willing to change, which builds the relationship to make it more stronger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, this is it, cycle. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep getting worse. Second and third marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because no real change is happening. You're not changing anything. You know what I'm saying? Even coming into the truth, when you read the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It talks about change. You know what I'm saying? Reborn. You know what I'm saying? Things happening again. You know what I'm saying? Change and getting better.
Yeah.
You know, these are the things to talk about. So if everybody's the common denominator, then I mean, this was
right. You're gonna keep on getting the same shit.
Right. It's gonna keep recycling. It's just in a different package.
Yeah.
And I'll say this and I'll be done. The gift is being able to recognize that. The gift is being able to see. That's why prophets are so important, because prophets are able to see, and they're able to tell, and they're able to instruct. And really, to be honest with you, a lot of that is just based on knowing people, knowing the people, looking at trends, analysis. You understand what I'm saying?
Nature,
Probability and statistics.
Patterns.
Who want to say the Bible ain't talking about math? It talk about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? It gives you options. It's equal balance. I put before you life and death. These things are happening in the scriptures, and it's happening. It should be happening in relationships. So if we want to build an infrastructure of families to be passed down, whether it's nepotism, with wealth, whatever it is, if the relationship between the man and the woman, if we don't start seeing eye to eye, and eye to eye don't mean you're going to agree. Eye to eye mean, when I say seeing eye to eye, or, we need to get on one accord, it means get in place. So if that man is supposed to be the head, he need to be in that place, not standing there with you so y'all could talk about where y'all going to go, but you being in a position of, you know what I'm saying? You being in a position of following. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Because, the feminists jump on here and say, well, I could think like you could think. You can, but this ain't your job. It ain't your job to do that. So I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm done, man.
They're gonna go off on us.
Most High Christ, man. Big up everybody that was on today. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Shout out to Wise Man Mad. Officer Itazar was on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Mississippi crew. I know the sister was, on here. Everybody in the chat. I don't even know how to close this shit. We need Itazar for this.
I say we got to see eye to eye. We ain't equal. I'm with that. Yeah.
Be poets, bro. Y'all niggas be poets, man. All right, man. So we up out of here, Israel. Shalom, shalom.